Hi everyone, it's Anett here today. Some of you might know me. I'm design team member to Scrapbook.com and creative ambassador to Pinkfresh Studio. I'm thrilled to join the Scrapbook.com Holiday Inspiration series this year. I'm gonna make a lovely card today. Colorful clouds with a wow effect, with an easy blending technique and limited supplies. Maybe you saw my Halloween card earlier this month that I made with the same technique. It is so fun, but it isn't hard to do at all. I made this beautiful background to showcase a stamp set of Scrapbook.com. It is called Let It Snow. It has some cute animals on it, a snowman, lovely sentiments, banners and Christmas trees. I want to build a winter scene with them. I use a Neenah Solo white card base as it is wonderful for ink blending. I fussy cut a cloud stencil myself. It is from regular cardstock and it worked wonderfully as a stencil. I took my lightest color, this is the ballet slipper from the Pinkfresh Studio ink cubes, and secured the stencil and the card front with mint tape so it doesn't move while I am blending. I want to make some 3D hills at the front, so I start my clouds a little higher. I use my blending brushes for blending with light colors. For more saturated areas, I use the domed blending tool from Scrapbook.com. I wanted a little variation in color here, so I also went in with some sparkling rose color. It's amazing to see the result every time I take away the stencil. So beautiful. Now I put the stencil higher, and I also move it a little bit to the side to have variation in the clouds. The next color is Candy Violet. I use a piece of scrap paper to remove the excess ink from the brush, so I don't have any harsh lines. Now I am moving my stencil again a little up and a little to the side. The mint tape helps me to secure the position of the stencil while blending. I am using the domed blending tool now for the more saturated effect. The color I am using here is Regal Kiss. I have only a little space left, but I really want to use an even more darker color, and that is the darkest blue, the Stargazer. The result is beautiful already, but there is more to do for the wow effect. I put my stencil back one step lower, and I use the Stargazer color and add a bit of it along the edges of the stencil. It creates even more interest and variation in color. Next, I move my stencil lower again to the next row of clouds, and I use the second darkest color, which is Regal Kiss, and I blend it to the Candy Violet clouds, but only at the edge of the stencil. You see me changing the blending tool again because I only blend at the edges on a really narrow line, so I needed a smaller brush. As the last step, I'm using Candy Violet on the ballet slipper clouds to add more interest and a bigger contrast. The whole background gets even more drama with this step. Of course, I need some snow on my card, so I took some white acrylic paint with a little bit of water to splatter around. Now I am creating some hills at the front. I am doing it simply with fussy cutting it. Maybe I should purchase some nice dies for hillside, but the card will be beautiful this way too. I'm giving them a little color with grey and light blue blending, and finally I can plan the arrangement of the other elements. I am using foam tape behind the hills for adhering it to the background. I'm stamping a couple of Christmas trees on the background itself and some other cardstock which I fussy cut. I'm using the same colors as in the background for blending. I stamped some snowmen to try some coloring. I got a little off camera, I'm sorry for that. Again, here I use the same colors as in the background. So this is my final card. I hope you like it. You can see some close-ups here. It has a lot of dimension and texture, and these colors work beautifully with the stamp set. Please like and add a little comment under the video. All used supplies you can find under the video. I hope to see you in my next video too. Hit the bell button if you don't want to miss it. Bye bye, have a nice day.